aesthetics.
Speaking of aesthetics, shout out to Caleb for his viral tweet about what VOLS letters should be in the South Upper Deck end zone. Danny White, let's talk about this. I'm starting to really like the guy.
I think do too.
Yeah.
Like he's reaching out, he's doing a good job. He's sort of he saw the initial backlash to his kind of corporatese hollowness that he would put out there. He steered into this text your buddy stuff. Like I think he's starting to really understand this place a little more, and I think he's going to get a big time lesson on Saturday. So far so good. Good returns from him. Because I think Caleb had the most response or like most likes on any response in there, so he's definitely going to look at that. So you may be indirectly responsible for getting us the letters back in the color and tech font that we need.
I'm going to take full credit.
You should. That's what Tony would do.
Like we've not been carrying it since.
1,
2.
Well, oh man,
awkward times. Dead air.
I honestly felt some anxiety there.
Okay, well, let's talk about this. Like, Danny White, will he come be a part of the podcast since he's interacting with fans?
That's an interesting thought.
Highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, since Matt's gone and he hates this stuff, can we talk about advanced stats for a second?
Please do.
Bill C has us winning by 4 in his little number thing, and he says it's going to be a 33-29, and then parentheses, needs 40 more points. So he thinks it's going to be very high scoring, and that we're going to win.
How has he been? Like, I haven't followed him very much. Has he been pretty accurate? Or in his
he's about the same as he always is, which is like 55% against the spread, and like he's usually off on like the absolute score by like 10 points on average or something. So
is the ESPN FPI still have us a 54% favorite?
Something like that.
Yeah, I saw it was like 52 or 53.
Oh.
It's pretty crazy, but it also favors us in Kentucky now, right? I believe I saw that.
Oh, we're going to murder Kentucky.
Kentucky is straight garbage.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Matt Dixon, he had Kentucky like 12th in his SEC standings or something ridiculous.
Speaking of 12th in SEC standings, the VOLS recruiting class for next year is rated 12th.
All right, let's not talk about that, Matt.
Right now.
Easy.
When are we going to get some recruits?
All right, Matt. That's too negative.
I will say this. I don't know if we're still talking about this, but if and when we beat Ole Miss, do we start climbing the Alabama mountain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I think depending on how we beat Ole Miss.
I'm at the peak of every mountain right now. Like, I think this team, the way it's playing right now, it could beat any team on the schedule. So, okay, I'm at the base of Georgia Mountain, but any other team, I think we could beat.
Yeah, I think Alabama got exposed a little bit, and I'm not saying we're going to beat them. I'm just saying that, like, depending on how we play Ole Miss and if we beat them and how we beat them, I might be excited about Alabama.
What about that game, though? Texas A&M taking down Alabama, like, that Texas A&M backup quarterback looked like absolutely worthless the past 2 or 3 weeks, and they beat Alabama. Like, what the heck?
Didn't just beat them, like they clearly outplayed them. They whipped them at both points of attack. They survived the wave, which you just don't see against Alabama. When Alabama decides to come back and beat you in the event that they're behind, they beat you. And somehow they did not succumb to it. It was inexplicable and odd, especially given that guy had sucked. He got hurt and came back. What did they do to him in that tent? I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I said in the chat or in IRL, I don't remember, that he got a shot of morphine. That was my.
I mean,
yeah, that was in the chat. Because it was like he went in hurt and came out like ready to storm the beaches of Tuscaloosa. There, like that was insane.
I feel like that was an all or nothing game for them, and like Jimbo had to have it.
What about that final kick though? Have you ever seen a kick that just?
Yeah,
That
just
was
straightened up.
It was like, oh, he's going to doink it off the upright, and then just, oh, no. Just,
Looked like you with the driver, Matt.
I had to say that was
Hey, it goes the other way and then back to the middle, to the right, usually.